The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kent Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Appalachian State's offense will go to work first. There are always butterflies to start a game, and when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right?
He's loose. It's a seam wide open. He's inside the 40. At the 20. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
The Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Let's talk about App State. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Here's the return from inside, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got enough space. They will down App State.
How about that? The second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. But play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
To the air, it's French. Grab behind the line, it's held. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the 1st down, moving the sticks, fresh set it down, continue to wear on this defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
They'll try the run. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. Because he dropped it, now it's 4th down, and of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Dropping back, it's Swan. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen.
Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles want to crank the tempo.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's French. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stroman. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberts. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. He's past the 30. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's French. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Punt is on its way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Working the middle, it's complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
There he goes. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
The Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Powers through. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to pass, it's French. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
The Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Cobb. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. On the move, he fires. It's caught. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. In the backfield, it's Brown. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, my defense fucking sucks.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7.
Yeah, this game is going to turn into like
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
And the Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Holds it in, the first down and more. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Motion from the wideout. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to do it on the ground.
God damn it.
He's not going to get there. Stop
Fuck,
short on
man.
4th
This is
down.
bullshit always.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on
Always
offense.
blowing on CPU. That's
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him.
good.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Let's get out of here. I got recruits on the fucking
We've reached
visit.
the break, and
I'm gonna blow
Appalachian
out,
State
man.
has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's French. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Yeah, we switched on to the wrong
Georgia
guy.
Southern. He broke away
That's
from the
fucking
defense,
crazy.
and they couldn't catch him.
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You could tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers, away from the safety, gets the big catch.
They sit inside and underneath. Well,
from inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody
it's
wants
like
to
all
go
of a sudden you fucking
everybody
blow
wants
out
that,
the
but your defense
CPU.
sometimes
The guys
has to
don't
bail out your
want
decision making. Decided to go for it, we didn't get it.
the short
Defense
passes
just
were
didn't come
coming
up
to
big
80 yards.
and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations
Of
before.
course.
So you gotta
That
come
was
back out
almost
here,
a
take
pick.
the field.
We love
It's a
it.
fresh set of downs, brand new
We love
drive.
it.
Let's go out and execute
This
this.
is the bullshit that happens against CPU.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the
I get a
field.
deep
It's
shot.
3rd and long. Got him downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business.
Good shit, really.
49-yard line. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Roberts. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking to throw it, Swan. Under fire.
God damn, what the fuck's he
Quarterback
come
just
from?
missed him. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll be 4th down at the 41.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the down.
Ain't got no shit, bro.
Almost immediately, they're well short of the 1st down.
No shit.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
This is why I never fucking throw deep. The one time we have it, we drop it.
It'll be 3rd and
Gosh,
long.
damn.
They'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Oh, just give me fucking like 2 more seconds. This is the shit that always
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that
Fucking
conversion
CPU's
to
always
ice the
gonna be
game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Makes the grab.
Man.
It's Dallas. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
That's a good start for this offense, but it's got to be all gas. We've got to be fast. We can't guarantee ourselves we're going to score two-point conversions after we get these two touchdowns. Maximize this possession. Got to be aggressive.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Scanning the field, it's French. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the 4th quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick.
31.
They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. A lot of urgency for this offense.
You know, I think at this situation in the game, trailing like they are with only a couple minutes to go, short throws aren't going to get it done. You're going to have to be a lot more aggressive and start taking chances if you want to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's French. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. After the filthy move, he's got room. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Missing
Looking downfield
actually
on 1st
defense.
down. Finds the tight end. It's a running room. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it.
Oh,
He
get the
stopped
fuck
just
out of
a
here.
chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Georgia
Fucking
Southern.
over
You thought they were done.
CPU's
They're
fucking
not. They're back, baby.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. So you've made this a 1-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around,
31
but the
to
hands
fucker.
team is able to corral it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it.
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deep.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Oh, my goodness. What you couldn't do. Make this mistake late in the ball game. Now, your defense better go bail you out and make a play because that was a critical turnover.
Fires to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. To the air. It's French. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big third down. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Eagles! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring a touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. He fields the football and makes the fair catch at his own 5, and he might have been better off taking a chance to see if that ball would bounce into the end zone. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw. It's Swan. Dumps it to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it down the seam. Got it inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Motion from the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dozier. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Big fella moving. Touchdown, App State. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's French. Bringing the heat. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Oh, it's out. Scoops it up, still alive.
No fucking way. Why did we do that? That was so dumb. I deserve it.
He's loose. Past the tag. And in for the score. What a turn as they take the lead. I'm sure they would have liked to have